we come across a story that talks about a girl who goes to her countryside, her village, with her parents for the very first time. It's an interesting story. If you had not read it, please pause the video and go ahead and read it. Now, let's learn few words that we come across in this story. The first one is excited, very enthusiastic or eager to do something. Ria was very excited to go to her village. The next one, fishing town, an area where fishing is the main occupation. Delicious, something which is tasty. Pointing, directing someone's attention towards something. Glum means unhappy. Immense means something which is extremely large or great. Now, let's learn about different vehicles. Did you know that vehicles are classified into 3 different modes of transport? Yes. What are they? One is air and the other is land and the other is water. That's right. So, vehicles travel in different places. They could travel by road, on the road, or they could travel in the air or in the water. Now, I'm going to show you a few toys and you have to tell me which mode of transport they belong to. The first one is a train. Can you tell me whether this goes in the air or in the water? It goes on the road. That's right. Very good. The next one. Here we have an aeroplane. Does it go in the air? That's right. It goes in the air. So this is the mode of transport is air. How about the next one? This one. This is a bike. Where does it go? Does it go in the water? No. It goes on the road, right? And the next one. Here we have a jet. Does it go on road? No, it flies up in the air, right? And the last one. The last one is a ship. Where does a ship go? It goes in water, right? So these are the 3 modes of transport that we have. Now, let's look at the exercise that's given in the book. And you can go ahead and fill in and write down which mode of transport they belong to. Let's turn the page and go to the next exercise. Here, in the middle of the page, we come across few words that we learned today. And let's see if we can frame sentences for these words. Let's look at the first one. The first one is fishing. I like to go fishing with my father. Let's try the second one. Can you think of a sentence for that, for the word delicious? My mom cooks delicious food, right? Let's try the third one. The third one is glum. Steve looked glum because he lost his pencil. Can you try the fourth one? It's the word immense. Kathy was filled with immense joy as she rode her new bicycle. Now, you can go and frame some more sentences and write down in your book using these words. Okay? Now, it's time to learn some grammar. Today, we're going to learn about prepositions. Preposition is nothing but position words. The words which help us to figure out the position of a noun, a place or a thing is a preposition. Okay? This preposition word usually comes before a noun or a pronoun. For example, when we look at this picture, we see that the girl is standing behind the tree. So the word behind is preposition. That's right. Now, let's try some exercises that is given in our book. In page 36, the first one is, the swimmer dived dash the pool. Can you tell me which of the options is correct? Should we use over? No. Into is correct. The swimmer dived into the pool. The next one. Raman is standing dash the pillar. Is he standing on the pillar? No, he's standing beside the pillar, right? The cat jumped over the fence. Over is the preposition word that we have to use here. Fourth one. Meena is hiding dash the door. She could not stand under the door, can she? It's behind the door. Next one is Jaya is going dash school. To, the word to. The last one, the dog is sleeping under the table. Under is a suitable preposition that we can use here. Now we're going to do another activity. Here you have to look at where the rabbit is hiding. Is it hiding behind or in the front, or whether the rabbit is sleeping on top of the table? Let's look at the position of the rabbit. And they're also given few preposition words. There are sentences that are given. So you have to look at the preposition, and that will help you to know where the rabbit is hiding. So it's a match the following that's given in the next page. Let's look at it. It's in page 37. The rabbit is sleeping on the table. So which picture do you think is suitable for this sentence? The second one, that's right. Here the rabbit is sleeping on the table. The second sentence, the rabbit is sleeping beside the basket. Which one do you think is suitable? The first one, correct. The rabbit here is sleeping beside the basket. Third one, the rabbit is sleeping over the table. Can you see where the rabbit is sleeping over the table? The last picture, that's correct. Fourth one, the rabbit is sleeping under the table now. Can you see the picture? Yeah, it's the third picture. The fifth one, the rabbit is hiding behind the book. Yeah, here it's the fourth image. The rabbit is hiding behind those books. Now, let's look at some of the rhyming words. I'm going to say a few rhyming words and you have to listen carefully to them. And once I tell those rhyming words, you should think of another rhyming word that's suitable for them. Okay, let's try the first one. Gum, sum. Can you think of another word that rhymes to this? It's come, yeah. Or you can think of more and write down on your book. The second one, net, pet. Set can rhyme, right? And the third one, hit, fit. Can you think of something that suits this? It's sit, that's right. The fourth one, bat, cat. Can you think of something else? Rat and mat. All these rhymes, these words, right? Now, I'm going to read a poem that's given in our book. And in this poem, you have to look for the rhyming words. All right? Let's try. We're going to read a poem that talks about the modes of transport. The train goes chug, 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 carrying people and luggage. Zoom goes the aeroplane with its share of baggage. So luggage and baggage are rhyming here. The next one. The boatman rows to and fro, and the water goes clap, clap. It takes me where I wish to go, as I wave a farewell with my cap. So can you look for the rhyming words here? Fro and go, they rhyme. And clap and cap, they rhyme too. The next sentence. Tram is very slow, like a snail. It runs through the crowded city. It is so fun to ride on rail, but it is only in Kolkata. Such a pity. So, here snail and rail is rhyming, and city and pity is rhyming too. Every day from my house to school, I travel on a bus with my best friend. The driver follows the traffic rules and gets us safely to our journey's end. Here, friend and end are rhyming. So, usually when we read poems, we find a lot of rhyming words that come here. Now, let's look at the meaning of some of these words that we read just now. The first one is luggage, bags in which personal belongings are packed while traveling. Baggage or luggage. Farewell, a parting wish to say goodbye. Journey, The act of traveling from one place to the other is called journey. Now, we're going to look at prepositions. Did you know we use different prepositions in front of different vehicles? Yes. So we're going to learn about them and then we're going to solve an activity and figure out if you can remember that. Let's look at it. We usually use in for vehicles in which we have to sit and travel, like cars. We use on for vehicles in which we can stand and walk, like trains. By is used when we do not specify where we are going, like buses. So let's try filling these blanks now with the appropriate prepositions. We are sitting in a taxi. Next one is I like to travel by bus. Raju is on this train. Sana got in the car with her parents. Viru is traveling in a boat. Very good. This is how we use different prepositions in front of different vehicles. So next time when you talk to somebody about traveling in different vehicles, remember these prepositions. I hope you remember all that we learned today. Thank you.